big hit. Instant impact. And he celebrates in his unique style. A monumental blow. And look at what it means to them.
It's game 12 of the CG United Super 50 Cup, and we're back in the glorious surroundings of the Brian Lara Cricket Academy here in Trinidad. It's the Windward Islands Volcanoes against the Barbados Pride.
Up and running. Windward Islands Volcanoes and Alec Athenes with that boundary.
Opting to go to a shorter delivery, Hakeem Jordan, hoping to catch Alec Athenes off guard. But it's not quick enough, and he's able to dispatch that one off the front foot in front of square all the way to the boundary. Just a one bounce forward.
Runs for Charles. He's away with the boundary.
Yeah, first boundary for Johnson Charles, second for the Windward Island Volcanoes. On this occasion, that one way too full, and Johnson Charles just waits until it passes that front foot. He just has to place it over pitch by Dominic Drakes, and it doesn't swing back in.
Down the track, and mid-on was up, so risk-free. And Charles deposits it into the stands. First maximum of the day.
Early intent, as always, by Johnson Charles. Just a shimmy down the pitch. He stays far enough from it so he can get his hands through that shot. And he hits it all the way for the first maximum of the day.
This time through the offside. A robust start from Charles and the Volcanoes. 21 for none after 2. That is something serious when it comes off the bat of Alec Athenes. Just listen to the noise.
You can completely understand why Andrea Fletcher said he wanted to bat first. He did say he thought it was a good batting pitch and he thought it was dry. This one pitched further back by Hakeem Jordan. Alec Athenes quite good on that back foot punch. He allows the ball to come under his eyes before extending the hands.
Riveting stroke from Charles.
Change of angle by Dominic Drakes, but it's the same result. Over pitching once again. And Johnson Charles this time deposits it in front between that fielder extra cover and mid-off.
Fine leg was in the circle. Runs are flowing here in abundance. 33 for none. Top class. That is so good from Alec Athenes.
He continues to be positive in the power play, Alec Athenes. And every time he's given a chance to free his arms, he's obliged. That one a bit too wide. And it's a low risk stroke, even though it's in the air. All the fielders on the offside in front of the bat are in the circle. So it's quite low risk by him.
Or you miss and you go too full and he hits you over mid-off for 4.
The margin for error is so small, especially on a belter such as this. Too full once more by Hakeem Jordan.
That has been pummeled. One bounce into the boundary for 4. What a start this is. 50 up in just 7 overs. That's the wicket they needed. And Kyle Mears delivers.
And it's that tight line by Kyle Mears that results in this wicket. Again, not wide enough to run that ball past the short third man. Alec Athenes attempts it, however, and he loses his stump because of that. He goes for a well-played 22 from just 28 deliveries. Windward Island Volcanoes 52 for 1.
Yeah, just short of the field in first slip. Maybe a little too deep for the relative pace from the surface.
A very good delivery from Raymond Reefer. Angled in and left Solazano.
Slapped in front of square into the gap in typical style. This is Johnson Charles at his very best.
Gave himself a bit of room to the leg side. And Calmez opted for short delivery and was slapped away hard through mid-wicket.
Sweetly driven. That's a sumptuous drive from Solazano. Gets off the mark finally. And it will do his confidence a whole lot of good.
Overpitched delivery that time. And look at the stride. Played it extremely well. Watched it all the way.
Picked up nicely indeed from Johnson Charles. He's a no-nonsense type batter. Can't give him length with easy pace.
Really struck that well. Went a long way over the ropes.
Good looking shot from Solazano. It wasn't a drive, showing his strength as a batter, his all-round game. Pulled away for 4.
Short delivery from McAllister. And the lack of pace made it so much easier for Solazano to hit that through mid-wicket for 4.
Short again, pulled for 4 by Johnson Charles. He looks in the mood today, and that is a half century for him off just 44 balls. His second of the tournament.
He's so calm and collective. Look at that. He looks like no effort on the front foot as well. Just a little slap. Not a lot of effort.
Big and straight. And that's going to be 6. That's hit right on the full of those cushions. A third 6 for Johnson Charles. They've got to get him out of here quick.
He's the type of player, whenever he's in the mood, look at this shot. Down the ground, no time for posing. It's out of here, it's 6. That's all I need. Runs, no pitches. What a shot.
Down he comes and he's stumped. Well bowled, Jamel Warrican, a bit of turn. Charles went really early there, and that is a really important wicket for Barbados.
Johnson Charles moving a bit too early. Jamel Warrican, a little bit of turn there. A little bit of purchase. That's a big wicket. Big wicket here for Barbados. Johnson Charles is gone. 59 off 48 balls. The score is now 101 for 2.
Oh, another stumping chance. He's missed it. Saw it late. Shea Hope. Always hard down the leg side, but I think he'll be disappointed here.
Always hard for a keeper to take that behind the back of a batter.
Well, that's in the air, and it's going to go straight to deep mid-wicket. Wow. That was a surprise. Trying to go for 6 there, Fletcher, but it's quite a long boundary. Got it all wrong.
I don't think he was in the position to play that shot. I must say it's a good bat, though. I don't think he had any connection at all, or he was in any sort of position to play that shot. The skipper, Andre Fletcher, gone. He's gone for 5. 108 for 3 now.
Can't get there. McAllister, so will be a boundary first in 58 deliveries for the Volcanoes.
And it comes via the sweep stroke. A stroke that is so effective to spin bowling when executed well. That he did on that occasion. Solizano.
A gift for Solizano after the break.
I spoke about it before. Wrist spinner oftentimes might just bowl a loose delivery, especially if that wrist spinner is an inexperienced bowler. Cut away will be another boundary. Little too short on that occasion.
And maybe a shift in intensity after the break for these Volcanoes. Aware of the situation, they've got 7 wickets in hand, but capitalizing on the best of deliveries.
Nicely played by Kavem Hodge. Has he got it fine enough? He has. Beats the dive of Warrican. Hodge picking things up. He's back up to a strike rate of 100. Goes big. Not big enough. Drills it straight to Kyle Mayers. He was trying to go up and over mid-off, but he couldn't get the elevation. And it's another important breakthrough at an important time.
Yeah, you did call that, Matt. You did say we sensed something was about to happen. Leacock kept tossing up that ball, asking him to hit it over mid-off if he could. He attempted it, but unfortunately he couldn't clear Kalmir's at mid-off. He goes for a well-played 40. Winward Island Volcanoes lose their 4th at 157.
Yes.
That beats the man, and it's going to go for 4. Superb timing from Sunil Ambris. Just a little bit of width there.
Face on, short and wide, and he just opens the face of the bat to guide that one past the diving backward point and too far to the right of the field, that third man. Very well placed by Sunil Ambris.
That's looped up by Leacock. 2 full, dispatched by Hodge.
And this will definitely help in what their final score is. Full toss, low full toss.
Straight to the fielder. Good sharp catch by Shamar Brooks, it is. Jamel Warrican straight away, getting another wicket to his name and for Barbados pride. And it's the important Kavem Hodge.
That's what pressure does. Finding it difficult to score and try to go over the top. Succeeding in picking out Shamar Brooks at a short extra. Kavem Hodge is going for 34. The Volcanoes 174 for 5.
And spin will continue with another wicket too. Just getting that sweep shot wrong. Sunil Ambris going too much inside the line and pulls.
First delivery after the Blue Waters Jinx break. Roston Chase right on target. Sunil Ambris never looked good, never got going. And his long painstaking innings have come to an end. He's gone for 13. The Volcanoes 184 for 6.
Chance taken. Drakes is rewarded. It's been a good over. Very disciplined and very consistent. And Brathwaite makes no mistake.
The momentum. They don't have that momentum to continue, so they will always find themselves behind the 8 ball trying to score and putting themselves in position that they get themselves out. Ryan John gone for 3. It's 195 for 7.
It's been pummeled by Larry Edward. Really good strike. Boy, did they need that first maximum, first boundary even in the 80 deliveries.
Interesting field, Nikhil. Left-hander, left-arm, fast bowler coming over the wicket. Larry Edwards loved the leg side.
Very crafty, very effective from Larry Edward.
Take your phones out. Larry Edwards is here. Really good innovation there from Larry Edwards. Lovely shot. He's not really a strong fella, so he will have to use these dinks.
That will be 6. A much needed and crucial maximum. This is very good from Larry Edward.
Larry Edward. The leg side beast. Look at him. He loves it. He loves to hit on the leg side. As a skipper, you'd want your bowlers to keep it outside of awesome to him with pace off.
Very fortuitous. He'll take the boundary nonetheless. Good start to the over.
Larry Edwards wouldn't mind that. Slow ball into the wicket. Larry finding the edge.
Full over, pace off deliveries. They're going to come back for the second. Should be gone. And we think they'll have a look upstairs, but nonetheless, the job has been done. Windward's at one stage, just 186 out the 40th over. Have done well to get above 240. 148 is the revised total to get in 21 overs. It's gone into T20 mode now in this revised fixture. A look at conditions so far. 148 to get now after the rains came for just about an hour and a half. 4 bowlers can bowl a maximum of 4 overs. 1 can bowl 5. The first power play is just 4 overs. 2 fielders allowed outside the circle for the first 4 overs after that. Power play 2 were 13 overs, and power play 3 another 4. Exquisite timing to get underway for Kyle Mayers.
I was just about to say they have to be very mindful of who's batting as well. Lovely shot. Just ease it through cover.
A real loosener. Consecutive boundaries coming. This is an impressive start for the Pride.
Lovely shot. Can't afford to bulldoze to Kyle Mayers. Full of experience.
First wicket for the Volcanoes. It could be a crucial one. Just one delivery for Brathwaite. An immediate success for Ryan John.
Early wicket, something that the Windward Islands would really love, and Ryan John bites the first apple. Sometimes when you get a wicket, Craig Brathwaite gone without scoring. The score is now 10-1.
In the gap, Kyle Mayers. This is a commanding start. Slapped in front of square, and it's gone all the way for 6 as well. This is no nonsense from Mayers.
Sometimes you wonder if you need to comment on these sort of shots. Self-explanatory there. So powerful, Kyle Mayers.
And Mayers goes in the offside. This is imperious stuff from Kyle Mayers.
Awareness, Nikhil. Can't have your skipper setting a deep mid-wicket and square leg, and then you're going wide Yorker. If you're going wide Yorker, you need to have that deep point, as you mentioned earlier.
That is trademark Kyle Mayers all the way for 6 again.
Take out your camera, folks. This is the shot that he played in Australia. Up and over. How can one person get so much power off the back foot?
Alec Athanaze is quick, but no one is quick enough to stop that.
Too much wit for a player like Kyle Mayers. The class of Kyle Mayers was just too much. Stand and deliver.
Very classy from Shamar Brooks. First boundary for him. The runs continue to flow.
Classic Kyle Mayers. Welcome to the attack, Daryl Cyrus. Don't bowl there. So good at playing this shot, isn't he? Off the back foot. Just almost checks his drive, but still gets it well over the infield. Big sweep through the gap. It was a catchable height, but it was placed perfectly. Mayers marches on. Tried the wide Yorker, that's gone very high. It's got snow on it. Oh, great effort in the end from Athanaze, but it's gone for 4. That would have been a spectacular catch. How high did that go?
Doesn't help the cause. A continuation of what transpired in the last game when the Volcanoes dropped 4 catches. Already Athanaze not holding on to this chance. He had enough time to get under the ball, get into that drop zone. Slowed down too early. Maybe a misjudgment on his part.
Work to do again for Athanaze. Does well. It's going to be 1. That's the 50 for Kyle Mayers. Did not play in this competition last year, but he's already making a difference this year. Just 30 balls, 8 4s and 2 6s. Bang! 6. That's got a long way back.
He's been so good to length deliveries and anything short. Like on this occasion, bang down with very little pace. That's very easy for a well-set Kyle Mayers. Helps himself to another 6.
And again, this time straight. It's going to be another maximum into the stands.
That had plenty of muscle in it. Kyle Mayers fetched that from outside the off stump. Wasn't a bad delivery, but he's that type of player. And if he's hitting the ball nicely, he can take it from any length, any line, and find the boundary. Kyle Mayers.
Gorgeous again. 3 6s in a row for Kyle Mayers. What an over. 25 off it. 78 for 1. drilled, but straight to cover. That's a very good catch. Leaping in the air, Cavum Hodge, and they needed it.
Very similar to the catch that Shamar Brooks took to get rid of Cavum Hodge. Reciprocated, you can say, on this occasion. He was reaching for it, convinced that he was going aerial, but didn't quite get the elevation. He struck it nicely. Very unfortunate for Brooks. He has to depart for 8. Wicket for Cyrus, second wicket for the Volcanoes, 78 for 2.
And again, but this time shorter. Is it a chance? No. Now that really was muscled, wasn't it? That was all about the strength of the man.
Wasn't a very bad delivery from Demba. Kyle Mayers just sunk that back leg to get under the bounce of the ball so he can find the right elevation. He's a powerful man, so just enough bat will take it over the line.
That's 6. Sure is. Watch it go. Watch it fly into the stands. This man is irresistible at the moment. 7 sixes.
And with the previous shot, what he's done is he's lured Demba to pitch the ball a little bit fuller, although that last delivery wasn't short, and played straight into Mayer's hands. Just one step down the pitch and a nice sweet swing gets him another 6. He races to 81. Wow.
That's not a good ball. Gets the treatment it deserved. All the way for a maximum. Kyle Mayers approaching the 90s.
Well, he has a special affinity with this franchise, the Volcanoes. Kyle Mayers back in 2018 played for this said side, so he'll know these bowlers. He'll be very familiar with their secrets. And he's making use of that, playing that to his advantage.
Stand and deliver. That is sweet from Kyle Mayers, and another maximum. 9 of them now.
He starts with a drag down Larry Edward. Nowhere close to the length, nor the line he would have wanted to bowl. And once more, Kalmir is able to punch that one up and over for another maximum on the offside.
Shea Hope in on the act. That has gone a far way back into the stands. Just 25 to get for the Pride.
Yeah, I only just mentioned that maiden, and he's made up for it with his first maximum. That one wider than he wanted to, and a much fuller. Shea Hope is able to just clear that front leg and launch that one back over his head.
Try it again. And we'll get to the boundary. It's been that type of day for the Barbados Pride and the Volcanoes, unfortunately.
Use the pitch, Kenneth, please.
Yeah, 2 full once more from Kenneth Denver. Not where Shea Hope intended. He wanted to hit that one way long in that way long area. Deep mid wicket, got an inside edge.
There it is. Authority and dominance. A 4th list day century for Kyle Mayers, who has been in complete command in this run chase. He is box office, and this is why he's a 3-format player for the West Indies. And the runs continue. What a day. It's been Kyle Mayers and his day.
One-handed. That's going to go all the way as well. Anything you can do, Kyle, I can do as well.
Got to be demoralizing for the Windward Islands Volcanoes. Slow delivery.
That's it. The Pride just too good today for the Windward Islands. They remain unbeaten. It's a couple of wins and an abandoned game for Shea Hope's team. They were definitely helped by the rain today, but they were helped mostly by that man. Kyle Mayers was an irresistible force today. He was right at the peak of his powers. The bowlers didn't know where to bowl to him. And in the end, invariably, anything they sent down ended up in the stands. 9 sixes he hit, 9 fours, 107 not out of 52 balls. That's a message from Barbados today. It really is. They are a force to be reckoned with this year. They have strengthened significantly since last year's competition. One of those that's come in is Mayers, and he's already making a huge difference. So we think Barbados have got 6 batting bonus points there, which means they would get 8 in total. We'll get that confirmed for you. If that's the case, that is a huge result for them. Will mean 12 points from the game in total. They're going to shoot up that table and probably go top as well. The Windwards today, 241 for 8 from their 50 overs. They were in a very good position at one stage, got off to another good start. 101 for 1 of 17 overs, or in the 17th over. Alec Athenaeus, bright and breezy, 22. Nonson Charles, 59 of 48. Solizano, 40. Adam Hodge, 34. There were a few starts. No one went on to the big score. The brakes applied by the Barbados spinners, particularly Warrican and Chase. Both of them excellent economy rates and picked up 4 wickets between them. Barbados, in reply, 147 from 21 overs was their target. They got there with ease. Just lost 2 wickets. Mayers 107 not out. And they had plenty of balls to spare. 31 in total.